everyone, and welcome back towards episode 50 of my Age of Engineering Let's Play series, the good old half century. Yes, that point, so now we're good, we're getting pretty well, and today again, following from last episode, it is the second half of what is the, basically second half of the recording that I had. With today, we're going to be basically doing the automation of the singularities and the generation of them, so we can just like continuously get them. Now I can't like show you what it will look like because I can't even go in the room over there, which is why I'm in this room here, because I've made so many changes in that room while I've been recording the past episodes that I don't want to spoil anything, which is why I've had to cut and do this stuff. So yeah, so not too bad, we're doing pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand over to myself now, and we can crack on with making the singularities and then doing a little bit more as well with the mechanism stuff as well towards the end of the episode. So I'll hand over to me. So hello me. So for the singularities, we need loads of these quantum singularities. Now you notice that we made loads of these earlier on in the series using the matter condenser. Actually, do we have to start at 64K or did I use it? 64. Did I use it? That's a pain. Right, so we can make some 16Ks while we're going, so while we're waiting. So we need to make some 16Ks again. So 16. Okay, thank you. Make me 3 of you, please. You're going to take a while to do, so we'll come back to you shortly. And then we need the condenser as well. So we've still got you, and I think I'm going to put this in here, purely because there's not like a lot else in here at the minute, and we've got loads of channels down there, so that's fine. And it's becoming a little bit noisy, so it's going to be a pain. And we have water over here, so which is good. So I want to put it, and that'll make sense why I've got the water. So I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you there, like that. Okay? And then, what I want to do is, we need to put 64K in there. And then we need to put a tank up here, I think. Okay, so we need to put a, now I can't remember what it was called from Actual Editions. But it was something which allows us to transfer things like crazy fast. Like crazy fast. I think it was Active Edition anyway. What's the other one? Dark Utilities. It might be Dark Utilities. We'll look at Dark Utilities. See if I can see it. If not, I'll quickly jump away and find it and come back. But I think it was Dark Utilities. Aha! This was it. The item translocator. So we need to make a couple of these bad boys. And these are going to allow us to transfer items super quick. We should have everything for you. Nice. And then what we also need is to kind of get rid of all these for now, but let's put them all the other way. What we also need then is a chisel water tank. So it's you. This will make sense in a minute why we need this. So that's awesome. So what we're going to do is put you like that, and then, as you may start to figure out, we put one of these. I thought we could put them on there. Don't tell me you can't put one here. Why won't you let me put it on there? That's annoying. What if I put like a crate there first? And then put you there. I could have sworn you could put it on the side of things. You need to put it like there. Right, give me a second. Let me figure it out. Right, so after a bit of fiddling around, I think I figured out one way to do it. Now it's going to be a test the first way. If it's fast, then we'll do it that way. If not, we're going to do it a second way. So let's first of all get the 64K cell. Alright, that should be ready by now, right? So 64K. We should have everything, right? Oh, we're missing energies and a circuit. Damn it! Oh, processor. So quickly get you. You should be fairly quick. Right, give me one. You should be really quick. Come on. Really quick. So what we also need is a get rid of there. We need a mechanical user, which is this bad boy. User, which should have everything for as well, which don't have everything for. So we need you, which should be quite easy to make. Awesome, it is. And we need the drop dispenser as well. We should have everything there. Of course, we don't have them in bow. I keep voiding the bows, so that's Oh, it's good. So let's get you and... Oh, I need to make the dropper first, don't I? And you. So now we can make you. Awesome. And then again, 64k, we should have that circuit by now. Why don't we have that circuit now? Why? What are you doing? What are you doing? See, I put pumpkins in this bottom slot just to stop it from getting stuck and putting too many items in, but it's not like doing anything apparently. So you're not even in there. Are you? Are you feeling okay, machine? What's up with you? Yeah. But why haven't you fed things in? What? Try again. Why are you working? Are you like not online or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's possible that maybe there's too much stuff behind here. So we got. No, there's only 7 channels being used. So why the hell aren't you working? That is infuriating, man. Get up on the freaking cables. You. Try again. Final time. No, not you. Oh, for God's sake. No, processors. You. Gimme, 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 gimme. So you're crafting of you, but you're not doing anything. Alright, there's a bit of an issue going on here. Obviously the A is online, I wouldn't be able to run anything. We out of channels up here? 25 out of 32, right? Alright, let me quickly figure out what's going on with this bad boy, because I don't have a clue what's going on. There's a lot of figuring out today and a bit of faffing, but I don't know why it's not working. So give me a second. Right, so I figured it out. It was putting things into the chest. Now, AE seems to have a bit of a bug at the minute. I'm not quite sure what the bug is, why it's doing it, but it basically pushes it the opposite way of the arrow. So you would think that this... Now, it was an issue set this minute ago, but you would think this pushing, like pointing to the chest, you'd think it would push into the chest, but apparently it doesn't. Apparently this then pushes into the carpenter, which we can now test if we do like the circuit. So it's the blue circuit which is failing us. If we craft 2 of these, we can now see if we look in here, we can see that the circuit's in there. So let's block it off again. So we can see that this is in there, so this is working exactly. But when this was the other way around, and it was like pointing into this, it was putting it into the chest again, which is really weird. And I wonder, out of curiosity, if we go over here and we look for circuit, yes, it even shows the carpenter there rather than showing the chest. So I'm not sure why it's so like finicky like that, but that's what it does. So yeah, fair enough. At least we got it working. So now we should have everything for the full setup now. So let's get you the other circuit we needed for you. It's processor, wasn't it? Anyway. Processor, awesome. Get 64k, awesome. And then go back over here and get you. So what we're going to do is put the mechanical user. It's going to need to live. So this is the first case. The first we're doing is a pure test to see how fast it is. I know of another way to do it, which I've seen online, so I might use that way. So you're going to fit in there. Awesome. And then we need to put our little tank thing there. So again, this is all just a test for now. And we can't put you there, can we? That's not a possibility. No, we tried that, didn't we? Here it is. Cool, so what we're going to do then is we need to put a tank here. So give me a tank. So you empty, or you full of fuel or something? You're rocket fuel. And your water. So that'll do. You're full of water. You're going to need lots of water, that's fine. So we need to break you now. Water. And then we're going to use some mechanism piping and bring the mechanism pipe from over here down to there. So we'll do it in a second. We've got this tank here, so I'll do for now. And then what we basically want to do then is get some conduits and set up a little filter on this. So conduit. So let's give me 2 of you, please, and then 2 filters as well. So 1 and 2 of you. Now to make this look pretty, we're gonna break you, break you, break you, and put this here and there. So what we basically wanted to do is, firstly, active redstone, and then we want to put this there as well. And you need to be on activate block with item. So let's do this. We need bucket, 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 bucket. So give me 3, but that's fine. Okay, 1 of you. So we need 2 filters. What we basically need is on this bad boy here. It needs to be on insert now. So insert needs to be on green, with a filter of a full bucket. So filter, clear you all out of a full bucket of water, and then the extract needs to be on brown. And this one again needs to be on in and out, and the insert needs to be on brown of an empty filter. So clear you all out with an 1 of you. Yeah, and then the extract needs to be on green. All that. So if we put a tank of water there, that should do something. Okay, there we go. No, 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 no. Do that. Left click. Just left click. Just left click. Up left slot and that'll do. Yes, you should not do that. I don't want you to do that. I'll put you in there anyway. Goodbye, goodbye. So why? And then in theory, what we're going to do then is get some more conduits. So first we're going to do some conduits, and then if this is not fast enough, which it might not be, then I have a second way to do this. We made it that way. So we need to conduit and we need to speed up grids as well, which I thought we had this bit. Here we do. There. So put you like so. You need to be extract always active with you, and then you need to be on insert. Put you in there, and then turn this on to condensate. See, that's not as quick as I want it to be. No, that's nowhere near as fast as I want it to be. We need to be a little faster. Okay. Okay. So that's not what. Let's check this setup works. So you should empty out, and then you should use the water bucket, and then do the whole swap to do thing. Are you gonna do it? There we go. See, no. See, that was my worry. That was my worry. Maybe we need a bucket. Bucket, quickly. Don't I have the bucket on me? I do. So in theory. Yeah, it's fine. So they can see that, so that's going to block it up, that's fine. Now in theory that's going to push it. Okay, so that's one way we can do it. But this isn't going to work entirely how I want it to work. So we're going to have to move this entire setup like down and around and over a little bit. So let me quickly move it, and then once we move it, I'm going to build it again and bore you with it again. So give me a second. Right, so mouse everywhere. So I see I've got this set up here again. I've basically moved them down a block, and I've moved over the mat insert over a couple of blocks here as well. This is set doing nothing. I've run some of the ME conduit there, and I'm just going to put a facade out of there to make it look pretty, and then I'll get the dodgy sound effects because it was Halloween, but it's not been Halloween now for about a month. But okay, still getting sound effects. So what we basically want to do here is a design I've seen online. I've seen a couple of people use. Is now this is gonna. I got rid of the conduit from behind here. I've got this in a minute just to push and pull on the right hand side, which should work. We'll find out. We may get an issue with the bits, which I have another idea what we'll do with that, but we'll figure that out in a bit. So let's crack on with what we need to do first. So what we want to do is, so let's do this tank first. So what we want to do is go in here and you see I extend the floor across. And what I basically want to do is get a storage controller. That's a storage thing, storage bus. bus. Thank you. So we have one ready. Awesome. And put you on there, and then run this cabling down here to you, right? So you should click on that, and we should see some bits in a second. So if we look for some water bits, just bits. In a second, are you gonna come online? You're still not online. There you go. Now it's online. So now we should see some bits, right? There we go, so we see 2,944 bits. That's what's stored in that tank up there. Awesome, and then what we basically want to do is continue this green cabling down here and get to you. So you from there to there to there. Like that. It's not the prettiest cabling in the world, but it's fine, no one can see it. So it's fine. So you'll get stuff like that. Awesome, and then I want to get, also, I want to put you there. There and there, and I'll sort that in a second. So you need to be extracting green, that's fine. Awesome. So we can now see that, so that's automated, kinda. So if we go back up here again, why are you there? How randomly put it there? Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to get an interface. So get interface. Hopefully we've got some left. We do. Awesome. So we put you on you. Like that there, so you should connect to it in a minute, and then what we want to do then is get some of these bits. Thank you. And you let me open it. Thank you. And I basically want to get this here to fill up this with bits like so. I might just get rid of that last one, just so we've got one to put things in. Awesome. And then I want this to be invisible because I don't want to do anything. And what we're going to do now is we can use these item transfer kits. So if now in theory, if we put one of these there and one of these there, and then if you right click that middle one there, that starts pouring items down here. You know, that's pretty quick. It's not as quick as the other one, but if we get a piece of glowstone, which I think it is, right? Get a piece of glowstone and put it on the send side, like that, it now throws out so much more. If we look in here, we can, yeah, do exactly what I thought we would do. And not work, okay. Right, so we're going to need to have a fiddle around with this bad boy. That's fine. I thought it might do it, so that's not worry at all. So what I want to do is get a trash can first. So trash can. Of course we need a chest, because why wouldn't we need a chest? Trash can, and then we need you. So give me you. Awesome. And then we need some conduits and a filter. So we need conduits. So give me a couple for you, and then give me a filter as well. So any of these I'll do. Awesome. So shimmy on downstairs. And then we want, basically, doesn't need to be pretty, again, like always. So you just come down here and into a trash can like that. And then what we can say on this is only extract the, so put a filter on there for the extraction. Only extract the chisel bits. So get you. Only extract you. Like so, and we'll put some bigger in there as well. Why not? We're not actually short on speed upgrades. It's fine. And put it back into still out of the way. So now, if we turn the other side to be, so you're on already on that. So if we turn you to be on down and insert, any now bits that go in there should automatically get pulled out, right? So put you there. So this is random. So in theory, you should be quite quick. Why am I? Why is it like it's giving me the bits? But you see, you're filling out really quickly, and you're going in there, and then this should be. Look how fast that's going. It's like that's like literally 1,000 a second, which that's going to fill up this so quick, which is going to be lovely. And then down here, this should be on extract, right? So this is on extract, and in theory, now if we look up there, and this is why I left that right slot open. So that's an insert there. And just for prettiness, turn it off. So now, as soon as one of these singularities are filled, look how quick it is already. As soon as one of these is filled up and got as our condensed singularity, what we're able to do is it should automatically fill it out. So we need some speed upgrades already, because you're not really keeping up. Right, let's speed. I've got 17 of you. I just need like 4 or 5, right? That's what I didn't want it to do. Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Please. I don't want it to do that. Maybe 5 10 is 3 enough. We should not be doing that either. Right. We have to do a bit of tinkering here, I think. This is not working at all as I planned it to. So I want you to be on 4. I want 4 of them in there. And I want this to be on right click, I think. Right, so this actually seems to be working. I put taking it down to 2 speed upgrades in here now, and you can see this set to random slot on right click and active use on block. Now this is picking between these 2 every time, so it should be okay with that. And 2 seems to be the sweet spot. If I put 3 in there, it starts to pick up bits as well. But this is pretty quick. I'm quite happy how fast this is. So don't need to be. There's a little bit of a delay, but it's a bit of a pain. But this seems pretty steady. If you look at the feed of these, there's a little tiny gap. But I'm thinking I might have 2 of these. I might have another one to go here, just to like double the amount of bits we have. Just to see if that's going to like change so much. I don't think it'll change too much, but I think it'll be quite cool to play with that. But yeah, so looking quite cool. So do we have? We're going to get. Oh, look, we're going to get one any second now. There's our first Singularity. Awesome. Now, why are you being pulled out? Can you not pull out from these machines? We'll do that. Extract all active. Yes. Can we pull out from insert? This could be interesting. Apparently, I don't think you can pull these out of there. That's annoying. Can you really not pull them out? I've got like a chest or something, just to test this again. Test bits are not being a derp anywhere, so chest, give me a chest, just whatever that'll do. Just a chest. Put it there. So extract you and then insert you. You really don't like it. Okay, right. I'll have to have a look at this after the episode, so we figure out what we're doing with this. Figure out a way of extracting things from here, because we don't want to. Good as having those in there, but we kind of want them out of there. So I'll have a play with that. See what we can do. I'll keep an eye on this to see, make sure this doesn't play up anymore. This would be quite happy. I can show you with one more. Let's see how bad it goes with one more. Oh, no, 3s. That's not too bad. Put a 4th one in there. Then what? It's alright, it's working. And it's really quick as well. I'm liking it so far. Alright, so it's been working. Alright, cool. We're going to leave that as it is. Hopefully that'll continue working. If it doesn't, I'll let you know and keep updated why it's not working. So use that one that time. Yeah, it's doing it. Perfect. Awesome. Lovely. Right, cool. So that is where I'm going to end it. I think we're doing pretty well. We've got our... Oh, we need to pull these out first. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to phantom first these machines and pull them out. Like we've done the other ones. Like we've done these 2 here. I want to create 2 more, so I'm going to put 2 more next to them. So I'm going to move this elite smelting factory up to like these two be elite smelting factories, and then these 2 here can be the elite crushers, just so we've got plenty of them. I don't think we're going to need that many. Actually, might just be alright with this, but we'll see. I'll set this up off camera again. It's like I simply done them ones because I've done that before, like this. I'll put like 2 more here, and then we can call it a day for that. But yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. This is all nice and full now, and that little thing inside there looks pretty cool. I kind of want to build a bigger one just to try and see if this is now full, like proper full. So I kind of want to build a bigger one to see if we can see that thing in there, like bigger, because I think it looks very pretty indeed. You're full, you're not on power. So where's your power going? Out of curiosity. You're full. You're full. You're not full. Okay, so you're being used there. Cool. That's cool. But yeah, oh yeah, and I put this the ultimate mechanism pipe here, mechanical pipe, which is pumping water into our tank up there. So that's keeping this filled up via this tank, which is down there, using mechanical piping, which I think is pretty cool. And I do really like the look of this piping, because this holds 64 buckets per section of pipe. There's like we've got loads and loads and loads and loads of water. which is great. Awesome, I love it. Yeah, and that's working without a problem, without a hitch. Yeah, I'm happy with that indeed. And that's going in there, and we've got our second singularity. So look how quick that is. We can't get any faster than that. It's the fastest we can go with it, but that is more than happy with me. I've got to figure out a way to pull this out, but again, I'll do that after the episode, then come back to you on how I figured it out. So next episode we're going to use these to create the tiny singularity things. So for the singularities, we need to automate the explosions so we can make these quantum entangled singularities. So that's something we're going to do next episode. And I'm not sure where we're going to do it. We might do it in here, or we might do it down in here. I'm not sure where we're doing here though, because I made a cloche. Sorry, I got one of the cloches from the old base. I was running low on sugarcane. I was going to make a farmer from Ender.io, and then I realized that these machines can do this for us and grow the sugarcane forest, so I did that. Oh, and one other thing I did between episodes as well was I moved all of our storage over from the other world, because it was causing some issues of 2 dimensions. So I moved all of our storage drawers over to this dimension here. You see I put them all on the walls, clicked the calculator storage, and I've also hidden using the concealment key. So it's the concealment key. Where's the key? You call it concealment key? Yeah, so the concealment key, which is just an ender eye and a normal draw key, using that to basically hide all of the labels, because the labels, well, I don't know if you know, but a lot of these labels, if you have loads and loads and loads and loads of them in an area, it's a lot for it to render in the game, so it causes a bit of FPS lag. It's not a massive amount, but it's a little bit noticeable. You look that way, and I was getting a little bit like a 5-frame dip, and looking that way, I was going back to being smooth again. So what I've done is, like I said, just concealment key there to make it look pretty. Just right click it on the storage door, then it does it all for us. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. We're nearly entirely full in storage. I think there's like 3 or 4 slots. There's a slot there, a slot there, a slot there, free, and that is it. A couple on the calculator side, but I don't want to use these ones. That is it. We've got 2 more compacting drawers, and that is literally it for storage. The rest of it's all going in cells. Unless we get anything, which is bulk, then yeah. So that's all else I've done. There's nothing's changed in here. Also, we've done stuff in here. So, alright, guys. So I figured this machine out. I quickly add this before I end the episode here as well. This rotary condensator, it is sided. So what we have to do is, when you place it down, you have to look at the sides. See the sides have got the different things on there. So what we need to do in here is rotate it like so, and like so. There we go, like that. I think that the big side is the in and the little side is the out. No, it's the other way around. Okay, so it needs to be this way around. There you go. So see, that goes in now, so that gets pushed in, which is exactly what we want to see. So now this is getting filled up with liquid ethylene as well. So what we can also do is, so this is going to fill up that tank. So I'm thinking of putting that tank there, and then possibly, but we'll see. We'll figure that out in a second. But I've had to put this back one because this pumps out here, and we wanted the PRC machine to go there to make our sheets. So what we can do first of all is now we can set the sides up. So we want this, which is the gas side. This should only go into one of them, so let's put you there like that. You filled up that with oxygen, and this needs to be ethylene in there. I hope. Yeah, oxygen. But why are you white, like pink, and you are yellow? Well, I don't know. So we need you, and then we need the. Just choose one of these. Why not? Put you there like that, and then you should, in theory, if we go to the fluid section, and I go to pull like that, and then actually give you power, because that'd be good, wouldn't it, if I gave you power? Universal cables. So we want some elite universal cables. Just put them all. We now put power there. It's going to power you, so you should start filling up with liquid ethylene, which you are, which is beautiful. So you're doing your thing. So I'll put some speed upgrades in here once we've got some. Do we have any more speed upgrades? We do. So we need half of you, and we need some energy ones as well. Why? Like so. So we can go back in there and pass you in there, and then going and put the speed in there, and then I have to do the same for energy. I've got the solar panels ready as well, which I didn't do last episode, but I'm going to do that next episode. See, I made the cash investment for these solar generators, but I'm going to do the next episode. We're running a bit tight on time, so you should be filling this with liquid ethylene, which you are, which is beautiful. So now you should, once you get power, this at the minute has been storing up all of these substrates, and you actually full in there. Oh my good god, that's a lot of substrates. There's gonna be a lot of sheets. So can we actually void you or anything? Nope. Okay, so let's just get a crate. Why not? Let's put the crate for now. Can live. I don't know if you're going to auto push. We'll find out. So you on the front want to be. So you're on the top. You want to be energy, and on the front you want the output. Okay, so let's get the universal cable again. So universal cable. Go to you, so you should start doing your thing in a second. It's gonna take forever. Okay, that's fine. Again, we put speed upgrades and stuff in you, so you should be doing all speed upgrades now. But you're gonna be taking up all the power because you've got speed but no energy. Put energy in there. I'll put the speed upgrades in there, and this should hopefully get us our first HTP sheet. So I'm gonna wait here for this to do, and then once it's done, we can move on and finish it. Right. So now this has done our first HTTP sheets. I see I put some speed upgrades in here, and my gosh, this is going like crazy fast now, which is awesome. I love it. I've also temporarily just connected these two power connectors because this wasn't producing enough power. Again, we'll go through, set up the solar array to do some modifying on this side of the spaceship here before we can do that. And I don't do that on camera because it's a bit of faffing around. So this is working quite nicely. Again, I will move this. This is really sapping the power, like really sapping the power. But it's fine. We're going to make some generators, and this is now making us oxygen, another version of oxygen. And we can't void oxygen, which is quite annoying. So we're going to have to figure out something to do there. But that's fine, looking pretty good. We're doing quite nicely. This has got, like I said, these have got 8 speed upgrades and 8 energy upgrades in there, and there's this bad boy down here as well. This one is working as quick as it can, and you're being pulled through. So yes, it's doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy where it is. It's going to take forever to run through. I might remove that from there just so that it's not using all that power. Break. Thank you. That's going to slow down again, and it's going to grind to a halt very slowly. Like I said, we're going to do this thing next episode. So guys, thanks for watching. I do really appreciate it, as always. And if same as always, if you like the episode, please do hit the like button. It does help out the channel a lot. And if not already, consider subscribing, because I love my subscribers and they're amazing and awesome, and yeah. So yeah, next episode we're going to set up our Singularity explosions and hopefully get into draconic stuff. So yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye.